Configurable quest rewards and more. Oh, maybe it's on the quest screen. Never thought of that. Reward preferences. Ah, here we go. Accept Goodwill, accept Goodwill, accept Goodwill, no. Accept honor, accept Goodwill, accept Goodwill. Hello, Buffalo. I'm doing something that I thought I would not do right now. So you're going to be very excited with the thing that I am building for Kenta right now. Kenta's growing on me a little bit. Also, I moved the corpse stockpile up here, so that's good. This has become the place where breachers come in, so I decided I would make a little alcove there. We have a rather gargantuan mech cluster over here. Not a lot of danger to it, but a lot of turrets. So I expect we'll be seeing some action over there. And I've started Kenta meditating at the anima tree, so we can start to get some psi levels that way. I may actually adjust the work schedules of Mule and White to include a bit of meditation as well. Got the Dark Fiesta in 3 days. So just by watching. There's no other reason except that the last 3 breach raids have all pathed in this way, blown a hole here, blown a hole here, blown a hole here, and then blown a hole here. So this seems to be the path, at least for like northern breach raiders coming from up here. So, yep, I'm just deciding to set something up on the off chance that it comes in handy. Oh, we're starting to get new horses. I gave the prisoners a table because I am a merciful something or other. Actually, I think putting a dark lamp in here is a mistake because I think it could. I don't actually know if events have to happen on a wire or if they can happen on anything that consumes electricity. That's probably a question I should figure out the answer to. Only a wire that's not in a wall. Okay. Well, we may end up blowing up everything, but I was thinking about putting some lighting in here. That was the whole justification for what I was doing down here. So we'll see if that ends up blowing up our entire chem fuel stockpile. Right? No way to find out other than just to do it. Kenta? You're on record as saying that it's a bad idea. I hear ya. Alright, we should probably build another support there. All this out of the way. It's amazing the quantity of fungus that we burn through. Edie. Oh, that was the wrong direction. There we go. Let's get you back on research, please. Ooh, we need more. They're breaching the walls. All right, this is mech day apparently. This could be bad. Where do I think they're going to come? I expect they're going to breach this wall. All right, let's get some animals going. The animals just get shredded, but we'll go for it. And then everybody to here to start while we figure out what they're doing. Okay, nice and slow, please. They're going to breach this wall, it looks like. Which means maybe we get over here. Do we have enough time? No, not necessarily. They're breachers, so they just love to do not that. Okay, so I'm gonna have Edie come over here. Animals. We're moving all the animals over to white for the moment, because that's the play, I think. Okay, so we got heavy charge blaster, heavy charge blaster. Okay, so we're going to try to use a bit of psi power here to see what we can do. I don't know how long the skip shield lasts. 15 seconds. Wow, that's not very long. So this is a new ingress route. No, lightning will do nothing to them, so I'm probably not going to do that. This is bad. How far does Berserk go? Not very far. Okay. Can they see her there? Excuse me? Okay. We have to wait for her neural heat to get down, so... Alright, yes, Berserk is a very strong ability. But now we've used up a lot of what we had. So I think we can't skip shield anymore. No, I don't think that's a good idea. Okay, so what do we got going on here? The bears get shredded by the mechs. I've tried it before, so I wanna hold that until we don't have a choice. Yeah, we don't have a lot of cover here is the problem. Hold on, Edie. Go here. Why can't I do that? Okay. So now we just have the centipedes. The centipedes, though, are the scariest part. Do they have inferno cannons, though? They don't. Okay, so this is the part where we use the bears. There's no point in having cover. Oh wait, we have a shield pack? We do have a low shield pack. But why are we not already shooting? What's going on here? Hold on. Edie, can you... Oh, you can't... You don't even have the heat to do that? Okay. We need to get... And we could use a Insanity Lance on this one. What's the plan here? This one's almost dead. So I think we focus fire this one. Oh, there was an Inferno Cannon. I didn't think there was an Inferno Cannon. This one's dead, right? Oh, this one's not dead. Okay, Mule, I need you to stop firing. Because the minigun just does too much indirect damage. You're still firing, Mule. I set you to fire... I set you to fire... Well, okay. I think that's it. Kenta wandered into the bodies. Okay, let's just let's get the fire out and then get the bears sorted. Clear home zone. That. Hold on, and then we need to check for dying bears. 22:17, those will get sorted out. 11. This is where the hurt happened. 5 hours. All right, so bear 18 we need to remember. Bear 7. Bear 7 and 18. Let's get those two going. 10 to bear 7. 10 to bear 18. Yeah, they are fletched. I mean, centipedes are scary in general. Like, no joke. Oh, what's the grizzly bear at? 5 hours? Steroid? 10 to... Which grizzly bear was it? Grizzly bear 2? The OG grizzly bear? Yeah, it's hard to read, though, in terms of, like, there's only so much I can do with this in terms of knowing the actual health and safety issues. Kenta, you can go. You can all go. That will help us see what's going on. Oh my gosh, look at this. No, I know it means they're downed. How are you doing, bear? Okay, you're just on fire. Nice. These bears are just going to bleed all over our carpet. Mule, are you tending to someone? You are. You're tending to some of the damage that you caused. All right, and then Morrison, I need you triaging the bears as they get back, please. Yeah, centipedes are the worst. What's the forbidden thing there? All right, it's the polar bear corpse. Got it. Okay, you're good. You're still dead in 5 hours. Mule, are you done? Yeah, you're done. All right. No, don't do that. Don't go meditate. I need you down here doing bear duty. Which is also where Morrison should be. Why is there a sleeping spot here? Burns can give a lot of infections too. Okay. Young and steroids still doing work. That was exciting. Alright, you're feeling better. That's good. I think we only lost one polar bear there. That's not bad. Morrison, what are you up to? Still healing this one? This one's basically good. I don't know that that's top priority. How are we doing down here? What do we got? That's fine. That's fine. 16 hours. 10 hours. Okay, I think most of these are going to get taken care of. I don't think I need to do any micro to make sure that that happens. They'll just bleed a little. And they didn't bleed on our living room either. This is really nice. We have a nice little path that they made around our base. What? Just for the death of the polar bear? Is that the... All right, let's... It's the end of the day, but I want Mule, you to keep going. Steroid, I want you to keep going. And Young, I want you to keep going. What? Your schedule is work, Steroid. Damn it. Yo, Kenta is... I made Kenta a bionic, alright? That's about the best that you can hope for. Anything more and you're just dreaming. Kenta's gonna hang around. You should be happy. Kenta's role was getting lit on fire, which is a critical role. There's one unfulfilled role in our ideology. Well, there's the validator of blocks, which is a mining specialist, which Kenta is incapable of, and then there is the Grand Overflow, who is our mining specialist, who who is our melee specialist, who I'm very excited. And there's no way in the world that Kenta is going to be a research specialist. So yes, that was Kenta's greatest contribution to the colony, was seeing a bunch of rotting corpses because of running on fire and getting lit on fire. His melee is bad. It's 5. Hey, bears. Death in 12 hours. Apparently we just stopped tending Grizzly Bear too. He does have a passion. But Mule, you're sleeping. Morrison, you're sleeping and you're happy. Let's go. Well, actually, can we send a bear to do the rescue? Oh, all of our bears are unhappy. There we go. Can do that. I'm not training rescue, am I? No, not at all. All right. Well, he's on his way towards that. He does not have any abilities. So one, Slowpoke is awful for melee because closing the gap is incredibly important. Hard Worker makes him much better as a constructor than as a melee. You want Tough, Brawler, Nimble. Those are the perks that you want. He has none of those. So I do not think I will be making him a melee specialist. Jogger is another great one, yes. Yeah, Nimble, Brawler, Jogger, all very good. Yeah, Edie needs a bit more L-Tex gear, it looks like. Maybe like an L-Tex shirt and pants, so she can dissipate a bit more heat and store up a bit more neural heat. I woke up Morrison to do this. Did Morrison just not... Oh, maybe oh, it's not inside the work area? Alright. Morrison, rescue the grizzly bear. These two, I think, are going to be okay. They'll just eventually get up and be fine. Hopefully. But yeah, Kenta's Kent is not well suited to that role. But yeah, so Fletch, we have a mech cluster over here. That's going to be interesting. Mule is a disaster? Why is Mule a disaster? Trigger happy, tough, kind, high plants, high medical. Mule is incredible. Why you throwing shade at Mule? Yes. The minigun is not good. Morrison, just finish this up, please. Get the bear so it's not going to die. And then I think at that point... Oh, my word. 16 hours is fine. We'll get around to that. Oh, yeah. No, that's what I was telling you before. That's why I tried to hold fire on Mule, but apparently I screwed it up. All right, this one has an infection. So, Morrison, you're doing stuff. So, Mule, rescue, and then tend. Young is pigging out. That'll at least keep Young near the food, so he won't wander into a mech cluster. Did you just heal that with a 17%? That's truly atrocious. Okay, why is there a single bed slot there? Get that. The fact that there's been one bear up here has been a problem for a while. But yeah, the miniguns are horrifically bad. They're very inaccurate, but also super strong. Okay. I need doctoring to be happening. So my hope is that a raid will come in and wake it up and obliterate themselves on it. That's kind of my plan. That's the same plan that I have for this defoliator ship. I'm just kind of hoping that that a raid wanders through it and does some damage. Kenta, you're super unhappy. Jealous Viti's bedroom. This is why jealous pawns are not awesome. Drink a beer. Hopefully that'll stabilize your mood. Yes. With mech clusters, that can be a very good strategy. All right. Is everybody healthy now? At least relatively. Seeing a lot less blood and a lot more bandages, so I think the bears may be okay now. All right, have a good one, Buffalo. Thanks for hanging out again. Oh, in fact, now that the bears are like that, we can do that, and we also need to reinforce this for future. Get that done. All right. Bears should get on the moving of the mech corpses. Young is eating all of our lavish meals, but at least that'll give him some work to do when he eventually unlooses his mind. Kenta, on your way back. Oh, come on. Kenta, just stop what you're doing. Waited just a little too long. I don't want that polar bear to burn. I want to get its remains. So, okay, solar flare. We can't stop Young from. All right, I don't care about that anymore. Turn that off. Turn work off there. We're just gonna let that burn out. Okay, young is no longer pigging out. That's nice. We're in the middle of a heat wave, so solar flare is not super great. These folks are going to be super unhappy. Yeah. Do we put... I don't really want to put a cooling unit in here. I guess that's a flaw of the prison in its current form. So ever since 1.3 came out, kill boxes. So there have been some. I mean, this is me like quoting secondhand information, so take it with a grain of salt. But for mech raids, your standard mech raids, only about 3% of mech raids don't have a breaching capability. So basically every mech raid you get is going to have a termite, and that termite is going to bust through your walls anyways. And so and that's true for pirate raids as well. So like it's really, really difficult to, like, the number of raids that have come through this, like, look, my entire base is covered in blood, like almost all around, except for my kill box, which is completely clean and pristine, because the number of times that raids have actually pathed through my kill box is basically 0. So yeah, for what it's worth, it seems that they have rather grievously nerfed any and all options for defense that are not just having fallback positions and bracing for walls. So like the meta right now seems pretty heavily to be, yeah, so turrets have some value. Because certain breach raids are what are like called smart or unusually clever breach raids, and those will avoid locations that are covered by turrets. So for instance, like I could build a turret here that has this as vision, and an unusually smart raid will go around this. But you don't see that many of them either, so I'm not convinced it's worth it. It is hot. You guys have heat stroke down here? I imagine you probably do. Yeah. We could put a passive cooler in there. Maybe just toss 2 of those in the corner when people wake up. Passive coolers don't do much. But yeah, so as a result, I don't see a lot of value in using turrets. I think for drop raids, they're somewhat useful because of their capacity to like initially distract while you get into position and build defensive positions, but it's tough. Like it's very difficult to defend a base in this particular version of RimWorld. It has been my experience so far. Let's see. So we're slowly growing anima grass. The idea is to... I forget how much you need to do a linking ceremony. 20. So when we get to 20, we'll be able to start leveling up one of our naturally attuned characters. I'm thinking we start with... not Kenta. Mule, maybe, I think. Because Mule's very likely to be going out and about. How much is this helping the temperature? Wow. Oh, wait, did the heat wave end? No, but why in the world... Why in the world is it so much cooler in here after I just built a couple of passive coolers? That's insane. Okay. I guess a few bears got the flu again. This is the second time that's happened today. No medicine for anybody. We have enough doctors, so that should get dealt with relatively quickly. But yeah, we need a pirate raid to path through this and wake it up. Okay. Old berserk action. Ooh, and not a bear in sight. Minor heat stroke, that's okay. That one's pregnant, though, so I'm probably not gonna... Oh, do we have a second urgent zone that I forgot about? Oh. There we go. Get rid of that. Alright, I dispatched that bear wrongly. Oh, this particular pawn consistently goes berserk and then falls over and then gets beaten up. An amazing structure. L-Tech staff, advanced components. That 41 by 24. I mean, I would consider building it here, but until this structure's quest is done, which is going to be a long time, I don't think we can. Which, yeah, that's this one here. Protect. Wait, accepted 29 days ago. Wow, wait. Protect this monument for 21 more hours, and we've succeeded on this one? Holy cow. So wait, let's look a little more closely. I can't believe the dangerous construction was already that long ago. Dang. And it didn't get blown up by breach raiders. A legendary L-Tech staff. It's very interesting. Market value 5,000. Wow. That's insane, but I'm not sure. It's 41 by 24. So let's get out our planning tool. So we're gonna go 24 across by 41. I mean, we could build it out here, maybe. I mean, we would have to. Which actually reminds me. This looks like it's going to be a choke point for breach raids. So I think we need to build some defenses here, even though it's going to harm things. Or we could just build... I mean, the problem is we're not supposed to build within this radius if we want to keep maximum velocity. So I'm not sure how we deal with that. I guess we could use chunks to build a bit of a perimeter. So let's get rid of that, and get rid of that. Yeah, we may just use chunks because we can do that. But we've been burning through all the chunks on the map. Also, didn't I remove the... Oh, the work zone probably still doesn't have this in it. There we go. I don't think there's value to having a roof here anymore. This mech cluster. I'm planning on these mechs just dying of old age. That's my hope. Don't know that it's worth the work to remove that, though. But how do we build up a defense here? I think we smooth out the walls here, just so there's no place for them to get cover, and then we get some chunks in here. There was a polar bear with an infection, and we didn't treat it? What the heck? What are my doctors doing? They're on work. They clearly could have been here. Where was that polar bear? Fire burn the polar bear. Where is polar bear 7? Can I even find it? Oh, you I can send back to bear's duty. Why is no one taking care of this either? I feel like weird things are going on. So this polar bear here, just killed over dead for no apparent reason. I mean, for obvious reasons. And then, I guess, Edie, I put you on research, which is always disastrous for the prisoners. Where did all the fungus that was over here go? Oh, we're having a bit of a fungus shortage, aren't we? Must have been due to temperature? It deteriorated? Huh. Morrison's going for a walk. Would be cool if Morrison was, I don't know, harvesting and or planting? Morrison. Like, go plant some. What is your deal? Grow and plant cut should be your top priority. Okay, Jackal just had a crisis of belief. Don't care. Alright, we can get rid of one of these passive coolers. We did not need to, apparently. They are more effective than I remembered them being. What is this person wearing? Steel plate armor? Why couldn't Kenta have had bloodlust? You know? Well, Olcan is capable of walking again, so are we dealing with this flu appropriately? Yeah, it looks like we are. How we let that infection slide by? Oh, it's Dark Fiesta time. Okay. Let's do it before I forget. It was a fun Dark Fiesta. Good deal. All right. Oh, and nearby relations have improved. Everybody's already pretty happy at the moment, so... Edie, is all of your other work done, and that's why you're... Why are we feeding Jackal raw meat? That's not great for... Hey, quest completed. A dangerous structure. I can't believe that that was so on time. So let's see. So we can't move these, unfortunately. They're really nice, but again, all this stuff can't be relocated. So I guess, but we can now clear this out. So let's get deconstructing. Well, this structure, no, I don't believe so. Usually the quest description indicates if that is the case. So this particular quest, part of the reason that I took it was a huge build, but it told you there was a nasty consequence if you failed, but there was no jeopardy in terms of, like, you know, there'll be 10 raids that will try to destroy the structure or anything like that. All right, let's get all the roof off of that. And then we'll break this structure down. This grizzly bear took a beating. How are we doing on meat? We need a bit of meat, so let's get... Oh, Psychic Soothe is nice. There's not a lot of wildlife on the map at the moment. Couple of donkeys that are not that dangerous. Like, I might be able to go take care of them, but... So that's just so that we don't refuel the refuel the passive cooler. I'm assuming the heat wave may be over by the time we need that. We need it refueled. Passive cooler lasts for only another 3 days. That's actually not that long. All right, so this can now be torn down. Now, an interesting tip that I have not previously used but made a lot of sense to me when I saw it is it is recommended that you leave the floor to these structures because the next structure will also require a floor, and you can build the next structure on top of it. So I thought that was a neat little tip. Yeah, we definitely need to get more Nutramine, or however you pronounce that. Nutroamine? I don't know. I call it Nutramine. But we're slowly building anima grass. We'll be able to start doing ceremonies here, hopefully. Flynn, what's your shoot frenzy, but just as I clicked it, it ended. Hey, Faye, you should really not walk. You should be a little careful with that. If you walk up here, you're gonna get shot, I think. Nice crafting skill. Optimus and Sickly, not so great. So the amazing structure, you say? Yep, you're in trouble, Faye. I wouldn't have stopped to fight. Hello, Thrumbos, though. I might mess with some Thrumbos. I wish we had... We don't have Inspired Taming, do we? No, Inspired Recruitment on White. So this right here. For Legendary Eltec Staff and more uranium than I will ever use. I mean, so I would do it manually, and I think that then it would be very safe. Here, let me demonstrate what I'm thinking. How are your needs? You're good. All right. Oh, and are all the animals associated with White right now? I should split this up too. I like having them on both, but for that operation, it was useful to have that swapped. Let's do that, and then... So... So one, White is not gonna wake anybody up. White probably won't even aggro any of the Thrumbos. So I'm just gonna... And it doesn't appear that they activate the proximity sensor, so... So I'm just sharing the wealth here, because this legendary Charge Lance... no stakes. I never did. I actually haven't heard of it. We may not be able to get the corpses, though. This may be the bigger problem. Is we may get them all to bleed out, but... Oh, Thrumbo, you goofed. This one's going to die pretty soon. Is it a game that you recommend? I need to be careful with these mechs. They are awake. Okay, I got a little too close on that one. Sorry, White. Range has a big impact on the aggro potential. I I did not want white to get hit, obviously. Ah, yes. Sorry, I cannot provide a recommendation one way or the other. Okay. Let's unrestrict white to haul this Thrumbo back. This Thrumbo, we're not going to be able to get, obviously. White, don't do stupid pathing. That's relatively stupid pathing. Ooh, pathing was very dubious. Young, after you drink your Psychite tea, butcher that Thrumbo. Then you go rest, white. Someone needs to tend to your wounds. Okay. So let's see. So this one... So once white is back up and operational, I'll start putting in a little bit more work on the Thrumbos, I think. Because we needed the meat anyways, and this is a very profitable meat option. The amazing structure, I don't think it's worth it. I'm not going to use the LTEC staff. Wait, where the heck are you? Oh, you're meditating? Okay, that's fine. Yeah, so this Thrumbo, unfortunately... Oh my gosh, this Thrumbo was 259 years old, had dementia, cataracts in both eyes, and a bad back, and decided to mess with these mechs up here. Ill-advised. White, you being over here and meditating. I mean, it's good that we're getting some meditation time in. It's building up the grass pretty solidly. White will probably wake up tomorrow feeling good. This is the Thrumbo that we shot once, so... There's another Thrumbo over here that I think is bleeding out already. No, not really. Okay, we got a Berserk going on. The prisoners will take care of it, because Ol just can't... Oh... All right, that actually it wasn't Ol who berserked, so nicely done. Okay, Edie's got a shoot frenzy. White, you're not bothered by the fact that you're injured, are you? It's not a big injury, so maybe we just take you back out and get you back to work. This one's probably going to bleed out now. No? Wow. I'm impressed. Thrumbos are incredibly durable. Now there's some blood on the ground. Oh my gosh, still no immediate danger. Alright. Now we're starting to get into a situation where this Thrumbo is kind of behind me, which is not great. Just left the map. I wasn't sure if that could still happen. Okay, nice and slow. Gonna get hit. Whew. Hello? We're kiting faster than it now. Still probably going to use the jump pack just to be on the safe side. Down to 2 charges, so I want to be a little careful here. This thing's got to be nearly toasted. Let that one go a little close. Thank you, white. Alright, I think that's all the thrombos we're probably going to get. This one's sandwiched between 2 mech clusters. This one is, I think if we sent a bear to collect it, we would lose that bear. Let's do this instead, young. Massive psychite tolerance. But that'll get our meat supplies back up to a reasonable level. We'll have a few horns to sell to an exotic goods trader. Yeah, so these can't be moved. Which I was kind of hoping they would be movable. The Arco-Nexus. Oh, interesting. So this is the new ending that was added to the game. So we have, I guess, satisfied the requirements for it. Yeah, we've crossed 350,000 wealth in our colony, which means we could take 5 of our colonists with us, abandon the rest, and start over again. And you have to do that 3 times in order to beat the Arco-Nexus ending. That's not really my plan, I don't think, with this run. But at some point, I'm interested in doing it. We've had a long time since the last time age reversal was requested. We could collect these horses. For fun and profit. But I don't think we'll do that. Oh yeah, so we need to get some chunks in this space. How are we even going to do that? I think right about here is pretty good. So let's do that, and then I guess we will just add some bear hauling. I only want to do slate, I think, because it seems more abundant on the map, and marble has more utility. So I'll do that, and then bears also need access to here, because I don't remember where I put that stockpile. There it is. Did I actually get it with the bear zone? Just barely. Ha! Just barely. There we go. Bears should get down to work on just bringing this stuff here, and they shouldn't wander anywhere funny in order to do that. Why is this room so filthy? Has it always been filthy? Maybe it's just... I guess it's just animal filth? But here we go. Yeah, we're getting some defense here. This is probably the best we're going to be able to do without building too near this. Hospitality for a nurse. The Prime Archotechnist is requesting a favor. His friend is interested in learning about other cultures. Wants you to host him for 11 days. Snoop will not do any work. So we could get Harry. Talk to me, Harry. What's your deal? Oh, pyromaniac. That's so tempting. We get some hyperweave out of it. We're pretty stable to be able to take on someone. So we might actually do that. Okay, so let's delete this zone and we won't do that again. Morrison, I think, is doing good work already.